Okay, you guys, so I just want to say something. I have worked healthcare for 32 years. That is more than half of my life. And what I do in my practice is not what medical doctors do, it's not what nurses do, it's not what other laboratorians do. And yet, I have doctors, nurses, laboratorians, other healthcare professionals as my clients. But when it comes to you, everyday non medical people, you always question things and be like, oh, why, how, oh. And you wonder why I don't do you any favors. Because those who are in this profession understand what I am telling them. And then you ask me questions like, well, why is it my doctor doesn't know this? Because your doctor went to school for his discipline. He didn't go to school for holistic health. There are programs out there for functional medicine, holistic medicine, and some doctors, medical doctors, are actually going to school for those and they know more. There are doctors who are getting nutrition degrees because that's not something that they were trained for when they were in school, right? Now, if I tell you the conversations I have with nurses about the things that they don't know, that for me is common sense, it blows your mind. But by the same token, I can't go do their job for things that they consider common sense, right? We all have a role to play, okay? And there's people who know things because they went to school for it, such as me, right? So I am a natural orthopedic practitioner. I am an herbalist. I am a scientist. I am a Reiki master, a certified sound therapist, a yoga instructor. I have a lot of different skills. I have a lot of different trainings over the 32 years. I have a holistic healthcare degree from 2004. I I'm a member of the American Association of Drugless Practitioners, and that's from starting 2012, I think. I have not just a PhD and multiple bachelor's degrees and master's degrees, and I have a lot of education. That's not because I'm like the absolute smartest person on the planet. That's because if I don't know something, I want to learn about it, and I go to school to learn about it, right? And that's why I know things that I know. And yet, there's still so much that I don't know. Just like every last one of us, there's things we don't know. And the more I learn, the more I discover that there's so much more that I want to know. I mean, I'm thinking about getting a second PhD right now just because there's a whole nother level of information out there that I want to have more knowledge about. Okay? So just know that I'm not going to tell you something that I'm not confident in what I'm telling you. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you that. If I think you really should be asking your question to someone else, I'm going to tell you that. Because what works for me is getting results. And since the majority of my clients come to me by word of mouth, it's important for me to get results. Okay. Now, lately, since I've been traveling so much more, I've met people who don't know me from a can of paint. And so they're just like meeting me and having to like experience what I do for the first time, which that's kind of a good thing too. But pretty much most of my clients are referred to me by someone else, which is a great thing. I don't complain about that. All right. So I just have to say this because there's some people who I don't know. It's like I don't even understand why you come seek out help if you're not really willing to follow it. Make it make sense. All right. That's your little public service now announcement for today. Y'all have a great one.